Vegetable Police here. So you thought a high-fat diet was all rubies and sunshine unicorns bringing you flowers made of turquoise bunny chocolates. Well, it's not.
Go vegan, motherfucker, make a muffin. You couldn't even kill a rubber ducky, son. If you had to hunt...
So in today's video, I want to talk about the negatives of a high-fat diet. Are there any? Are there lots? Let's get into it. So yes, there are some. So the first one is the obvious: digestion. Now here's the funny thing. My digestion is quite amazing, but I do supplement with magnesium, and I know that helps flow things out, but it doesn't. The green juice helps flush things out more than the magnesium, so I'm not sure which is doing what, because I stopped the green juice the other day and then nothing happened all day. So a lot of people get constipated on a high-fat diet, and it just takes longer to digest. It's part of the thing. It's part of it. And you're used to having like 3 or 4 bowel movements a day on a high fruit diet or even starch. But let's not forget, I was constipated on starch. That's my problem. I had colitis, and then I got rid of that. I healed it, but I've still had like sluggish bowels. They're tired. So it's been a struggle. And like right now, as I eat, when I start eating my salad, I flush out everything from the night before. So it's consistent, it's like on schedule, it's great, but it's also can be inconvenient because I know when I start eating my salad, I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom maybe 4 or 5 times, maybe more. And I wonder if I could even go out and eat, because how the hell would that work? So it works for me because I eat at home and I'm not bothered by it, and I'm happy to release everything from the night before. 24-hour transit time sounds ideal to me, and I have it, but I partly feel that it's because of the supplements. I'll do experiments and see if I can do it without magnesium, but they help, and here I am with great digestion. Great, if you consider flushing out your bowels like a Chinese water storm, great, then it's great. And another digestive related thing is the gas. Sometimes I just get this sulfury gas that is just like, wow. And then I just have to stand there. If I'm out in the grocery store, it's just like, yep, that was me. I did it. I admit it. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, that came out of me. I know. It's bad. So I haven't quite pinpointed it. I mean, I thought it was the nori. Those nori sheets, I was having like 7 nori sheets, and those things, I don't know, they're not fully digestible. They're roasted, and I don't know, it could be those, but it might also just be the nut yogurts. Maybe my probiotics aren't fully digesting them. I need Lou Corona's probiotics. And I'm starting to take enzymes now, and it's gotten a lot better. So I'm hoping that I can completely eliminate that so I can go out in public and not feel like a dirty sewer child. One of the obvious negatives of what I'm doing, which is intermittent fasting and a high-fat vegan diet, is I do get hungry sometimes during the day. I'm a human being, and we like to eat. It's fun to eat. A lot of people eat for pleasure, and I can't do that. During the day, I do not eat. But I don't really think about food. It's just sometimes I do get cravings, and I get hungry, and it's like, yeah, I wish I could eat right now. But the energy keeps up, your mental clarity's there, and it helps push you. It's like, I feel great. I don't need the food, and it's just, it does take discipline. This is not a path for somebody who eats for entertainment and just thinks about food all day. It is to get off of that, But if you're hoping for just pleasure town all the time, all day long, this is more of a disciplined approach, and it's for health. It's for the regenerating of the body. The fasting just regenerates all your cells and boosts the hormones, and it's just like the ultimate healing tool, but you will have to go through some discipline. You can do it, you hungry hippo bitch. One of the downsides that doesn't always happen, but sometimes I do get tired after my meal. I mean, think about it. I'm going all day long, streaming energy, and then I eat a giant, like 2,000 calorie fatty salad. And sometimes it's just a little sedating. Just a little sedating. It doesn't always happen, and I'm not entirely sure why it happens. I do believe you have to find the right balance of carbs and protein and fat, but sometimes if my carbs are too low, I get too tired. And if I don't have enough protein, I get too tired. In the beginning, when I started doing this, I was getting tired during the day. I mean, it's obvious. You're used to food, and then you remove all the food, and your body's just like, what the fuck? Homie, please, help me. But you get used to it. Takes maybe a couple days to a week, and then your body starts tapping into your body fat, and it's like, all right, I can go forever. So it gets better, but there are days where I still get tired. It's not like I'm Hercules 24/7. So there are times where I'm fatigued, and sometimes I do get, if I crouch down and do something, doing stuff down there, and then I stand up, sometimes I do get that lightheaded, dizzy feeling. That's low blood pressure. I'm still working on my adrenals, so it does happen sometimes. And sometimes I'm out riding my bike and I'm standing there and I just feel a little strange. There's times where it's like I'm a little weak. So it's not all the time, and it has gotten better over time. But that is one of the honest things that I feel sometimes, the lightheadedness, especially when seated to standing, crouching to standing. One negative is the amount of shopping you have to do. And this was even worse on Juice Till 4, when I was doing a green juice, then a gorilla milk, then a big fat salad. It was so much volume of greens that I had to load up my bike like twice a week and often go shopping more. Like, it was just so much to buy. It's ridiculous. So now that it's on just one juice and a salad, it's more manageable. It's still like twice a week shopping, but that's just one of the negatives. It's a big volume of food for juicing, and that could be a pain in the ass for some people. If you have a car, no big deal. If you're like me, you ride your bike with your saddlebags that are having holes in them, not the best thing on earth. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but you do what you gotta do to heal your body. One of the negatives, and for most of the day it's a positive, in that I don't have to eat, I don't have to worry about food, I can go wherever I want. But I start working out at 2 p.m. and I'm eating roughly at 2:30. So I'm very strict in what I do. I eat at 2:30 to 5:30 basically. I have my green juice, then I wait a little bit, then I make my salad, then that takes me over an hour to eat. And it's like I need that time. So if you have plans to go out in the evening, this could completely disrupt you. Especially because when I start eating my salad, I start flushing out the old bowel system. And you can't just be anywhere for that. It's nice to be in the comfort of your own home. So I imagine it could be done out in the public, but you might have to plan around it, and you might not want that green juice. You drink a liter of green juice and then have a big fatty salad, some things are going to start happening. Thankfully, I don't give a damn. I do what I do here. If I go to my girlfriend's house, or I'm here most of the time, and I'm happy doing that. I'm working on videos. This is what I love to do, so it's not like I need to go out to the club and get my groove on. One thing that might be a negative is you can't really go out to eat on what I'm doing right now. Show me where you can get high fat vegan raw foods. I mean, there's some raw food restaurants and I might try them, but even they are below my standards. Do they soak their nuts and seeds? I don't know. A lot of them don't. So a lot of it is super high in salt. Not that I mind that. But it'd be tough to find a restaurant to incorporate this diet. High fat raw vegan diet. Good luck with that. It's already a challenge being vegan. Then if you want to be into the raw territory and then high fat, it's like, well, just stick a fork in me. I'm going home. For me, I don't care. I don't feel good eating out at restaurants. I'm not missing anything. I never really enjoyed it. It can be fun. It can be delicious. But thinking back, have I ever felt good after leaving a restaurant? No, I've eaten too much. I've wasted more money than I needed to. It's like, I don't know, but some people, they socialize, they want to go out for dinner with their friends. This could be a challenge for that type of person. And the last negative, which for most people will be a positive, but this is the ultimate fat loss diet, and I don't want to lose any fat. My face is getting skinny like it was on the juice fast, and I might have to add in more carbs just to get fat again. When you're on a high fat diet, you become a fat burning machine, and then you go all day without eating. Your body knows what to eat, your own body fat. So I'm much more vascular now. I don't have much fat on my body because I'm using it as fuel, and I'm trying to replace it with these giant meals. But I don't know if you can gain fat by eating fat. McDougal, what the hell, man? The fat I eat is the fat I burn and can't store. I want to store it. So I would like my face to be a little fuller again. It's more attractive, I know that. And yeah, sometimes I'm editing these videos now, I'm like, fuck, I'm a skinny bitch. But I do have muscle, and I like my body composition, but it's like you could get too skinny on this diet. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to either up the calories from fat or up the protein or something, because I'm losing weight, at least maintaining, but losing body fat, gaining muscle. I don't want to get too skinny. So if you're overweight, this is the ultimate way to lose fat. My belly has no fat. Look at that belly. Trying to pinch fat, there's like nothing there. So that's about all I could think of for the negatives. I'll let you know if I think of any more, but it's mostly positives, and even some of the negatives are positives for some people, and I do believe some of the negatives will get better and turn into positives eventually, like the digestion. I've seen huge improvements. In the very beginning, that smelly gas was constant, and now it's just like the odd time it will happen. So embarrassing as heck, but it's getting better. So that's it for today. Those are my negatives of the high fat diet so far. I just want to be transparent. I ain't trying to paint a picture of paradise. Oh, look at my perfect diet. Like Durian Rider and Freely. Oh, look, raw till 4. It's perfect here. Come, my friend. No negatives. There's never negatives. Come. Come. There's positives and negatives to every diet, and if they ain't telling you about it, they're not being honest. There's negatives to a paleo diet. You have to kill a cow in the face, and his fat will most likely clog your dick. So there's benefits to any diet, but there's negatives too, and I ain't about to hide them from you. So I just wanted to share that, and thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. That mic messed me up. People were saying my thumbs were infected. The hell are you talking about? It was just holding the camera for so long. and then I switched hands and then give a thumbs up, and it was like dented, and the lighting. Thumbs are fine. Double thumbs up. Vegetable Police here. Today's video is all about the positive side. Let's focus on the love. All the benefits so far that I'm feeling on this high-fat vegan diet. That's today. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 6 seconds.